I didn't leave a note, didn't pack a bag, didn't slam the door or make a scene. I just placed the ring on the table and disappeared. Because when the person you planned forever with breaks your trust, sometimes silence says more than words ever could. And for a year, I stayed gone. No messages, no answers, no closure. I thought she moved on. I thought she replaced me. Until the day she showed up, tears in her eyes, voice shaking, begging for a second chance. We were 2 months away from our wedding. Invites were printed. Venue was booked. My suit was tailored, and her dress hung in the closet like a promise waiting to be fulfilled. Everyone said we were perfect, and I believed them. She made me believe in love again, in building something real, in sharing every little moment, from morning coffee to late-night confessions. But even the strongest foundations crack. When one person stops being honest, it started with distance. A missed call here, a weekend trip that came up last minute, and the way her eyes would shift whenever I asked simple questions like, "Are you okay?" She'd smile, say she was just tired. That wedding planning was a lot. I wanted to believe her. God, I wanted to believe her. But my gut whispered what my heart didn't want to hear. Then, one night, I saw it. Her phone was on the table. Face up. Unlocked. A message popped up. From someone I didn't know. "Can't stop thinking about last weekend. When can I see you again?" And underneath either reply, "I miss you too. This is harder than I thought." I didn't confront her. Didn't scream or cry. I stared at that screen for a long time. Then I took off the engagement ring. The one I had spent months saving for. The one I thought she'd wear for the rest of her life. And I left it there, right in the center of our kitchen table. The last honest gesture in a house full of lies. I vanished. Cut off contact. Moved out of state. Changed my number. I told no one where I went. Not even my best friend. Because I didn't want to explain what I didn't fully understand myself. I just needed space. Room to breathe. A place where every corner didn't whisper her name. And slowly, painfully, I started to heal. It took time. Months, really. I stopped looking at photos. Stopped replaying every moment, every kiss, every memory that felt like a lie in hindsight. I got a new job. Started running. Read books I never finished. And somewhere in all that silence, I found something I hadn't felt in a long time. Pace. It didn't erase the hurt, but it made space for something else. Me. Just me. Without her. Then came the knock. It was a Saturday. I had just gotten back from a morning run. There was no reason to expect anyone. I wasn't expecting her. But when I opened the door, there she was, standing in the hallway, hair pulled back, eyes red, hands trembling. She didn't say anything at first, just stared at me like I wasn't real. Then she spoke. "You look different." I stayed silent. "Can I come in?" she asked. I stepped aside, not because I forgave her, but because part of me still needed answers I never got. She walked in like a stranger visiting a museum of her own past, looking around at the books, the furniture, the space I had rebuilt without her. Then she turned to me. "I never thought you'd actually leave." I laughed, not out of humor, but because of how many nights I had cried thinking the same thing. "I didn't think I had to," I said. Her eyes welled up. "I made the biggest mistake of my life." I looked away. "You made a choice." "No," she said quickly. "I made a mistake. There's a difference." I looked at her. "Not when you kept making it." She pulled something out of her purse. The ring. The same one I left behind. "I kept it," she said, "because I couldn't let go. Not really." I shook my head. "You let go the moment you let someone else hold you." She flinched. And for a moment, the room was quiet again, like it had been the night I left. She finally spoke. "I didn't come to beg. I came to tell you the truth. I was scared. I didn't know how to handle being loved like that. You made me feel seen, safe, and I thought I didn't deserve it. So I broke it before it could break me. A tear rolled down her cheek. But I never stopped loving you. Not for a second. I believed her. Maybe not the way I used to. But I believed the pain, the regret. The version of her that now stood in front of me, humbled, haunted. Still, love isn't always enough. So what now? She asked softly. I paused, then looked her in the eyes. Now, we heal. Separately. She nodded. Didn't fight it. Didn't beg. Just whispered. I'll always regret what I did, but I'll never stop being grateful for the time I had with you. Then she left, just like I once did. And this time, the silence felt complete. To anyone listening, if someone breaks you and you walk away, don't question your strength. Don't apologize for choosing your peace. And if they come back with the truth, listen. Not for them, for you. Because closure doesn't always mean reconciliation. Sometimes it's just a chance to look pain in the eye and say, I'm finally free. If this story hit home, leave a comment. You're not alone, and you deserve a love that never makes you question your worth.